Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one of the fiercest rivalries in world football. Tonight, under the Riyadh sky, two giants collide, Al Nassr and Al Hilal. It's more than just a football match. It's a battle for pride, for supremacy, for bragging rights that echo through the streets of Saudi Arabia. When these two sides meet, the world stops to watch. Just look at the faces in the stands, waves of yellow and blue, passion painted on every supporter, voices rising like thunder. On one side, the roar of Al Nassr faithful, demanding victory. On the other, the chants of Al Hilal diehards determined to silence their rivals. This is not just a league fixture, this is war on the pitch. And at the heart of it all, the man who has redefined greatness, Cristiano Ronaldo. Every step he takes, every ball he touches, it feels like history waiting to be written. But make no mistake, Al Hilal have their own heroes, their own warriors ready to spoil the night. Salem Al-Dosari, Alexander Mitrovic, Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, they are here to fight, to prove why Al Hilal sits atop Saudi dominance. Before we get into the action, if you're watching this video, don't just sit back. Be part of this journey. Smash that like button, subscribe, and join the community of fans who live and breathe football like you do. Trust me, you won't want to miss the drama that's about to unfold. The referee blows his whistle, and we are underway. Immediately, the intensity is felt, crunching tackles in midfield, pressing with fire. No one wants to give away an inch. The ball zips across the grass, from blue shirts to yellow, from yellow back to blue. It's end-to-end football, and the crowd can't sit still. Early on, Al Hilal push forward. Mitrovic, the Serbian powerhouse, testing the waters with his physicality. A long ball comes in, he rises above Laporte, but his header sails just over the bar. A warning sign. Al Nassr's defense breathes a sigh of relief, but they know they cannot switch off for a second. Then it's Al Nassr's turn. Anderson Talisca, weaving his way through midfield, slips it out wide to Otavio. He whips in a teasing cross. Ronaldo rises. The stadium holds its breath, but his header glances wide. He shakes his head, claps his hands, urging his teammates on. That fire in his eyes, you know he senses something tonight. The tackles grow heavier, the tempo faster. Al Hilal responds through Salem Al-Dosari, their captain, dancing down the left flank, cutting inside, curling one towards the far corner. But David Ospina is alert, diving full stretch, palming it away. The yellow end of the stadium erupts. Ospina, the wall between the posts, keeping his side alive. Half an hour gone, and the scoreboard still reads 0-0, but it feels like a ticking bomb. Every pass, every run, every challenge, building towards something. You can feel it in the air like static before a storm. And then the pressure builds again. Marcelo Brozovic, calm in possession, orchestrating from midfield. He finds Garib on the wing. Garib cuts inside, lays it to Ronaldo. CR7 turns, strikes, blocked. The ball ricochets, chaos in the box, but somehow Al Hilal scramble it clear. The minutes tick toward halftime. The fans are restless, biting their nails, chanting louder, hoping their voices can will the ball into the net. The derby is balanced on a knife's edge, and both sides know one mistake, one moment of brilliance could break it open. And as we edge into stoppage time, Al Nassr push once more. The whistle sounds for the second half, and you can feel the tension tighten like a drum. Both sides know this next 45 minutes will decide pride, bragging rights, and maybe even the course of the title race. Al Hilal start with fire. Mitrovic trying to bully his way past Laporte. Sergei spraying long passes to stretch the game. But Al Nassr stand tall, refusing to be broken. Brozovic again becomes the metronome in midfield, dictating the rhythm, calming the storm. Garib darts forward, teasing his marker, then lays it off to Talisca. The Brazilian lets fly from distance, inches wide. The fans leap up, hands on their heads, thinking it was in. Every attack feels like a dagger aimed at the heart of the rival. And Ronaldo, lurking, waiting, demanding the ball. His movements sharper now, his eyes locked on goal like a predator stalking prey. Before we see what happens next, if you're enjoying this roller coaster, hit the subscribe button and join the family. This is where passion meets football, and tonight the story is only just beginning. And then, in the blink of an eye, Al Nassr break forward. The stadium is shaking, voices echoing after Ronaldo's strike lit the night ablaze. Al Nassr fans are in full voice, waving scarves, chanting his name, believing the derby is theirs to conquer. But remember, Al Hilal are champions for a reason. You don't keep them quiet for long. Mitrovic drops deep, pulling defenders out of shape, creating space for runners. Salem Al-Dassari surges forward, twisting, turning, dragging two markers with him. The pressure starts to mount. Crosses are flying into the box, and Ospina is called into action again, fists punching clear, barking orders at his back line. Still, the blue shirts keep coming. Al Hilal refuse to bow, their midfield working tirelessly to pin Al Nassr back. And as the clock ticks toward the hour mark, you sense it. Something is brewing, something dangerous. A corner is awarded, the crowd rises, the ball is placed down, the delivery swings in. Al Hilal's goal has ignited the derby once more. Suddenly the chants shift, the momentum feels heavier, and Al Nassr sense danger. The rivalry is alive again, the blue shirts pressing with fury, determined to claw their way back. Mitrovic wrestles with Laporte at every ball. Salem Al-Dassari cuts inside, unleashing a rocket that whistles just over the bar. Ospina dives, but the crowd knows it was close, too close. Al Nassr, however, are not a side that folds under pressure. Al Hilal won, a derby etched into memory, a night when heroes stood tall and Cristiano Ronaldo once again proved why he is eternal. Al Hilal fought bravely, they struck back, but in the end, Al Nassr's fire burned brighter under the Riyadh lights. The fans erupt in celebration, scarves raised, voices breaking into songs that will echo long after the final whistle. Rivalries may divide, but nights like these remind us why football is magic, why we fall in love with this game over and over again. If you felt the passion, if you lived every moment with us tonight, don't leave without joining the family. Like this video, subscribe for more unforgettable stories from the world's game, and share it with every football fan you know.